These little foldable retirement thing, the thinner the better.
Margaret just told me that Adam Erkelman bought his tickets yesterday for $350 to Honduras.
Ours were 429, 428.
For next year,
I
so
thought Adam wasn't going next year.
he's bought his tickets.
Ah,
He bought his tickets, so
Adam.
Adam.
Remember, this was going to be his last year,
But
but
$350? Erkelman. Aaron. If- It's okay. He's getting old. He
You know what?
he agreed with me.
I
We're
didn't,
both
I
getting
didn't
old.
even catch that. I didn't even catch that because
I
you said Herkelman, and that's all I heard. I really
because his
didn't hear-
brother, he has a brother Adam.
I didn't really hear that, Adam.
Okay, so anyway, $350. That's a great price.
Well, especially when you're buying 4 tickets. You want to go ahead and get ours?
Sounds like it. How much are they for a
You're
repo?
so funny. I knew you were gonna be hooked.
Well, if I can't, you can sell it. If I don't go, you can sell it to somebody. Apparently, Janet will buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But does that mean I'd have to sit by?
Out of Miami, or
I don't know. I was just thinking
flies
that.
out of Tampa with us.
Wow, if that's out of Tampa, I bet Miami's
that be
really
nice?
cheap.
All right. She said American Airline.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Margaret, did he say if that was out of Tampa or out of Miami?
Yeah, 'cause that's what they-
So that's from Tampa to Miami
I saw a
and then
ticket
over
this
to.
morning. I thought, I'm going to just check.
That's ridiculous.
And American had tickets out of Tampa for $395.
Because we paid $428
Which
out
was
of
good.
Miami.
That's still
That's
a
still
really
cheap.
good
Yeah,
price.
but see, we take the church bus, don't
Yeah.
we? And then this year we've got 2 buses. So
But I saw tickets for $395 out of Tampa this morning.
if they're $395 out of Tampa, they're $295 out of Miami. And if
I'm
they're
just
Round
shocked.
trip?
I mean, yeah.
yeah, if they're $295 out of
I'm just-
Miami, then we're gonna go ahead and get ours.
Yeah.
Right. And we also probably should tell any of the kids that are any of the kids that are going to go to here. We need to let
I
them
wonder
know.
what made him
Well,
log in and check
Lily,
Yeah, Lily came in
Perez
last
found
night.
them for, she told us, I found some tickets for $420. And so, of course, Brett and Steve said, well, go ahead and buy 50.
that. There you go.
She goes, oh.
How do you change the name for that too?
So
I
I
was
think you can
I,
do that.
That's just Steve.
I haven't. I just told Brett. I said I haven't seen these kind of prices in 15 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I have. It's been 15 years since I flew the Honduras in the $300 range.
Yeah, I tell you what. that would-
420 is a
I mean,
great price. I
Well, but that's just out of Miami.
True.
You know, we had to leave at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
on the bus, on the church bus.
That's what we used to do when we lived in Sarasota.
But I'm
But I
telling you,
checked like out of Nashville, it was 515, which
Is that a direct from Nashville to Miami and then Miami?
No, honey, I'm sorry.
but even 515 out of Nashville, that's
unheard
that's
of.
Yeah.
The
$300
cheapest we've
cheaper.
ever gotten it. One year, Jenny got it for $640 or something like that, and there was dancing in the street. I mean, it was just like, you gotta be kidding, you know. That was
Yeah.
she only got like 3 tickets at that price.
Are there 2 Honduras groups going this
Mhm.
coming year?
There's a one that leaves on June 24th, and the other one leaves on July 1st. And
We're
then
in
the
the
first
first
group
one.
comes back on the 4th, and the second group comes back on the
But
11th.
it's back on the 4th or the 2nd? I thought I saw the 2nd.
Better get those dates in by
Yeah.
fast because once everybody starts buying them, the
Yes.
price will go up.
Yes, it
So you want to be on the front end of the
I
people
thought-
buying
I
them.
think it's the 4th,
You think it's the
because I
4th?
think both trips are 11 days this year. I
They're
think,
supposed to overlap. The goal is
yeah,
for
because
it
the
to
teams are going to overlap
for
for
a few
a couple
days.
days,
Because
so
we
that
had so many
everybody
people
can.
say, "But I
Right.
didn't get to see."
We didn't get to
blah,
see
blah,
that.
I didn't get to see the stuffies.
blah." I know.
Yeah,
We're Jenny Level. That was.
and I got to hear
Lance.
both groups. I
Right.
wish I could have seen.
Yeah, you
So I
had to-
thought,
you had to
know
catch it
what?
from both ends.
If I overlap it, everybody gets to see each other, but I only have to deal with a great, big, huge group for
Not
3
like you
days.
just passed them in the.
Yeah.
And that's 3 days in Tegus, right?
Yes.
I should have seen Lily's face. I was like, that was
But
so
we're
funny.
going in the first group, the June 24th.
They're like,
That's our
she
group.
goes, "Oh,
I think that's what
can't do
Steve
that."
said.
Well, just give me the credit card. I
And
can
then if
do that.
anybody wants to do the whole thing, they can if they want to. You
I
know,
wish I had that much time.
like if your daughter wanted to do that, I would take care of her.
She probably would, I'm sure. I have
She
no
ought to
doubt.
talk to her class, our teachers. She should be able to get some credits for that. some Bible credits.
Yeah,
Free
free
Hardman
Hardman
and Harding both give credits for students that go on summer mission trips.
They can get.
They get
It's like
1
an
hour credit for every 40
of
hours.
work.
How do you get a grade? Do you get a
They send the
4.0?
thing to
They have to
them,
read, well, at Freed, you have to read a book and write a little paper,
and then Terry has to send in something.
and I
saying
send in a little
he's the supervisor.
documentation, and they get an A.
40 hours work, that's 3 days. And
I know.
Exactly,
And,
in Honduras.
and
Yeah, usually it's
Agua.
it's usually 2 to 3 hours credits. If you ever talk to somebody, I bet you anything they would do it.
We had kids that finished out their missions minor.
Hey, Jackson.
Like going to Honduras. So. All
Oh,
right,
yeah,
you gotta go
I
before you
need
can
to
go
get
back
my
and have
medicine.
for your
All right,
classes.
y'all have a good lunch.
She is, but she has to do something.
Why do you have 2 drinks?
Mr. Smith asked you a question. Did you hear him? Jackson?
Are you really thirsty? That's why you got your 2 drinks? I would too.
I drink the first one and I realize I have to go for my medicine and I forget I need another one.
Well, it's good that you had another one.
Yep.
All right, so you want to try to get our tickets?
I do want to go see what they are out of Miami. Because, I mean, this will put it on a credit card.
I want to go to Aruba.
Do you really? Because that's late. I mean, that's like pushing it. Janet, do you know the dates on the Aruba
Yeah,
trip?
it's the 24th to the 31st.
Sarah will,
I mean-
will want to go to
I'm actually
Honduras,
doing
but I would like to go to Aruba. But I hate to pile all that on Donna too, because that means Donna would be here.
Well, I mean, we can look up tickets for both. You know. I mean, I would like to do the Aruba trip, but not at the expense of Agua Agria. You know, it's almost like we saw such progress there this year. You just have to go back to see where they are a year later. You know?
Do y'all read the
Yeah,
things that he sends out?
yeah, we do.
I cry just about every time.
I love seeing the children's little faces on the pictures that he sent us last time. That was cool. All right.
But I mean, because, and you made such good connections with that little pack of girls and your little boys that would follow you down the road, and you know, it's like you want to see those kids again. I don't know. They don't do the house building in Aruba, do they?
No, it's probably gonna be.
It's all mission.
It's more
Evangelistic.
And I mean, I like that, but I really like building the houses too. I love seeing the families, you know.
Yeah,
moving.
I don't think you ought to do Aruba over Honduras.
Yeah, right. And I mean, there's just no way that both of us could do both trips. You and Sarah might do Aruba. You know, if you really, really wanted to do Aruba, maybe the 2 of y'all could do that. She would love to do both, but it's just pushing it way back in the summer. You know, it's at the end of July,
Okay.
and we're usually.
It is. All right.
But let me go check on the tickets, because if they're $100.
That's right. That's right.
I'm working.
Yeah.